And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tokyo taking on San Francisco. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. San Francisco. All right, ready to go here. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Missed with a changeup, and we are underway. That one at triple digits. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Outside. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Turner collects it. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out. He's up, down, and that ends the inning. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hunter Goodman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Headed towards the corner. And a superb diving catch. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And that is out of play.
Sirang pitcher. Okay.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Luis Robert now. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That one pushed foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Way back there. And it's out of here. That one felt good. It's 2-0. So two down. Now Ellie De La Cruz. Harper. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That one ripped. Robert makes the catch. One away. And now here is Harper. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Diving, makes the grab. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Skubal back to work. Lee going back on this one.
Onto
the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ohtani, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Mookie Betts now. First time up, he grounded to third. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Man at first, one away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. Base is empty, one away.
12ライン。バンズだから12。これ進めばいいか。
Live from Dodger Stadium, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Giants taking on the All-Stars. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And today's starter, Dustin May. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
O'Hearn corrals it. 1 down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and Betts is set down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 out, space is empty. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Williams makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Tim Raines leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength and ultra-fast arm and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss as he was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Albies over at second. Ohtani over at first with one away. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Come on.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, a great flip. What a play. Inning over. New inning getting started. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So here's Robert now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. May, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That one way outside, ball one.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss. 0-1. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swing.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in L.A., bottom of the second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Robert makes the catch, and there's one gone. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one fouled off.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
And that skips in the dirt. Takes a swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Bernie Williams. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. May back to work.
No swing.
Crow Armstrong tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Check swing, and he went. And the count's even at 2. And that one is inside. outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. May over to first, and they got him. Fouled off to the right.
Ball. That's inside.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Triple digits on that last pitch. Here's Turner now. Swings through the fastball up in the
こいつの
zone.
カットボールやばすぎな、さっきから。
And that gets down for a base hit.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ohtani at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Top of the third,
no score. Up and in. Gonna count 1 and 2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. You know, throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Check on the runner, and Turner's back in. And it remains 2 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. And now 3 and 2. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fires across the diamond, and Betts is gone. And that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's Mookie Betts. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. 0 for 1 so far. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. On to the 4th, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
May delivers. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh grounded out his first time up. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the
出る
barrel
は
to
ず
it.
がないよこのピッ
And
チャー。
now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch misses.
Well, these players, as you
Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Next to hit, Terry Pendleton. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. Ohtani into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball.
And that one gets away at the plate. The tag at third, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
1-1.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One out and a runner at second. That misses the zone. 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Raleigh down to first with it. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. That one misses.
制球力が定まらんないよ、しかも。
One strike.
甘い。
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Back up the, oh, that got him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in L.A., stepping in, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Butler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. And a sac bunt here. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And he pops up the bunt.
いやいや、待って、インフィールドだろ、今のは。
Trey Turner at the plate. A single his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Double steal. Pitch misses.
Safe.
Throw to third, and he's out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Outside with a breaking ball. A little out front. He
got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's foul.
2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here's Mookie now.
最悪。マジかよ。ベッツって、あんた重要な時言ってくれんな。
Head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Bernie Williams. And he's already singled in this game. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Coming on Robert, and he's there. And there's 2 down. Here's Mookie to hit. First time up was a pop out. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Freddie Freeman now. May back to work. Albies tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So up next, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Betts whips it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Now 1 miss.
Right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Towards first, and it hits the bag. No play. That's an infield single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Terry Pendleton in the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Shohei on the go. They pitch out.
No strike.
Throw to second. Tag out at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one fouled off. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Pendleton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler.
Great
swing of the bat right there, trying to get on. As that go-ahead run, he just wasn't able to find a hole.
Crow Armstrong. Now the box comes up in.
キモいね、カス。なんこれ全部これやん。 通常大谷で
With a swing there.
本当に飛ぶおらんよ。
Check swing. He went
あ、
too
振っ
far.
とらんやろ。
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. And it beats him. What a play. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. And that one sliced foul.
ヒットたったの3本って。
The 0-1. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice
もう
play.
打てんってこいつ。
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
The right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Gregory Soto taking over on the mound. And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's one down. Bernie Williams will hit next. 1 for 2. Out to center. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now here is Trey Turner.
That ball's
Foul.
foul.
And that one is downstairs.
まだ96マイルで。
The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive.
もうマジでもう全部ちゃんと取られてんのにもう死んで取られてなかったらねもううわいってあれかよきついで満塁の時のベッツの時はそうだけどなんでその打球が伸びひんねんいやボールボールボール
All tied up and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Betts. 0 for 3 in this one.
死に3番こいつらだけで何8タコ9タコやばいだろ何してんのこの
Makes
3
the
人
catch,
い
and
けよ
that'll do
もっ
it.
と
Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and Betts is set down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Out towards left center. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 3. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We go to the 9th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Soto back to work. That one drifts inside. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
うわマジでうっとうしい。
That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And that one fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power. Look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, keep your eye on the game.
どうしマジでこいつ。
Go ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Cuts and
もう変
misses.
化球しか来んやんこいつ。
So digging in, Luis
ビビ
Robert
りがよ。
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
もうやばいだろスイーパーとカットとシンカーこればっかりやんけお前マジストレート上げてこいやボケ。
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence.
ビビりすぎだろ相手。もうしょうもないしょうもない。ビビりビビりビビり。
Ready to
も
go
う無
for
理
the
だっ
last
て
half of the
そん
inning.
なこ
Now
の大
it's
谷持
the
ってんねんで。
DH, Shohei Ohtani. Just
ストライク。
missed. And it's even up.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Pendleton up
Strike.
to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's through there for a strike. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Vladdy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Trying to send this to extra innings. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Turner with the throw to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extra. On to extra innings. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
そうかよかった。
Bunts it straight back to the mound. Save! And the go-ahead runs at 3rd. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Sliced hard but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Hoshin 5% ってなんなん
and prevent that run from scoring.
もうまたわけわからんピッチャーだしな。もう
And here in extra innings. Strike two.
無理だってこんなんまた102マイル。
Runners on the move. Bunt attempt misses. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown.
いけ、ああもう。もう最悪。
Dives for the bag. Got it.
ああもう何してんの？何してんの？危な。
That was out of character. Maybe should have stuck with swing.
はあ？
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trey Turner, the next to hit.
マジやってくれたわゴミ。
Steps off, lead runner back to second.
負けだ。
In the
負け負
dirt,
け。
blocked.
こん
No
なもんもう
advance.
勝てるわけないやん。
Good
ピ
job
ッチャー
behind
陣
the
どん
dish.
なんやねん相手の化け
Two
物みたいな
down,
ピッチャー陣。
go-ahead run in scoring position. Swings and
この
misses.
もう
And that is strike two.
Two strikes.
はあ今のがどこのスイングだよ。
Throw to first.
もうなそみたいなスイングばっか取るのやめてくれよ本当に。相手はノースイングで取るんならさ。
Back
勝
here
てるわけねえんだよお前ピッチャーのさ。
Ryan O'Hearn.
もうええわお前もう負け投手。もう勝てるはずがないんだよこんなもん相手どんなやねん。全部90何歩超えとんねんぞ。もう早してよもう。
Jason
お前の勝ちだろ。
comes on now.
And we all know about his
何よ
slider.
お前の
It's
勝ち
just
でもう一投
filthy,
し。
man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-1's the count.
And now the 0-1.
甘いわ。
Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So up next, Bernie Williams.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
こんなピッチャー信用してないんやから。
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. One down, and the winning run at third. Line to left. Puts it away for the out. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit.
じゃあありえん。甘いわ。
And the sweeper is in for a
あの
strike.
タイミングでパスボールするキャッチャーやばいだろ。
Fought off
ギャ
foul.
ルで考えたらやばいだろ。
In a huge spot,
こんな
gotta
言
do
っても
what it
やれん
takes to
さ
come
場面
through.
で
Maybe
パスボールす
choke
るキャ
up
ッチ
on
ャー
the
なん
bat a
て
little
必要ねえ
bit,
んだよ。
spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
The 1-2.
甘い。
Knocks that one away, and we'll do
もう
it
甘
again.
こいつの球も。
On the ground right side.
Oh, sorry.
Bats up with it. Tosses to first, and we're headed to the 11th.
このピッチャーって確かさ、全員持ってないと無理なやつじゃなかった。
Now we go to the 11th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that one is in the dirt, and that is. ball one. And that skips into dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the 3 bags keep on coming. You down with OBP?
右方向に打てばベッツはヒットやけど、右方向にこいつ打てんもん。
Betts, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Strike on the inside corner. There's a swing and a miss.
マジで無理だって102はもう。
A little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one could be trouble.
いけいけいけいけいけいけいけ、何やってんの大谷君。もう何してんのよ。
Here's Ohtani flying around third. He scores and they have the
危
lead.
ね。
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Loud contact
これ打
leads
つ
to
か
the
ベッツ
double.
は。
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here's Freddie Freeman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
ダメだここで。
Runner at third, nobody out. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. That's a base hit as a run scores.
ここでベッツとフリーマンが
That's
決めてくれ
back-to-back
んの。
singles for him. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands
Possible.
inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use
お前
the
今日やばい
entire
ぞ
field.
こいつ。
Fights it off. He'll see another. Freeman on at first. Nobody out. Got it. Now one away. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Robinson racing hard. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. So digging in, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Yes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Mookie takes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The rare K for Mookie. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. 0 for 4, 2 groundouts, a flyout, and a strikeout. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Robert makes the grab. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game, and amazing
play
right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
いやいやいや、した試合ってなあかんね。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、33。あ、取れねえ。でもこれつやもんな。よし、終わります。